4 defensive techniques you can use to defend the jab. Now the first movement, the first defense move, where my guard, my opponent's throwing a jab, and I've taken a step. I've taken a step. Defensive move number 1 is your footwork. Always your footwork, because if you're no longer in range to be hit, you can't be hit with a single punch. So your footwork is a great defensive tool that you should always practice using. When you're training, just take a small, subtle steps. You haven't got to gallop and jump, just a small step. If you're an inch out of reach, you're an inch too far for your opponent to land. The second defensive movement you got is a duck. You can simply just duck. There's no pivot with it, there's no roll of the hips, nothing, you're just dropping down your level. Because your opponent's throwing a jab towards the head, and you just duck down and come back up. Just drop down and come back up. And when you drop down and you duck, you haven't got to squat. You haven't got to go arse to cross. Just enough for the punch to go over your head. The third way to defend the jab is to parry. Box my opponent, I'm looking at him. He pops out a jab, I parry it. He's southpaw, he pops out a jab, I parry it. Just a simple parry. But you see what I did just there? I parried and used my footwork together. Because you can also combine some of the defenses together. So you've got footwork, duck, parry, and the last way that you can defend the jab is a slip. Show's coming towards you from an orthodox, I slip. It's coming towards me from a southpaw, I slip. There's 4 ways in which you can defend a jab.